But as you could tell by my shirt, my hair, my presentation, I don't care. After what happened last night, I just don't care. We would have our coffee, but coffee is for winners, David. Coffee is for winners. But anyway, you have David Gravel had this horrible incident in the 1 and 2. Absolutely the heat race from f***ing hell. And it's followed up with somehow people blaming Hunter Schuerenberg. Now, I would love to blame Hunter Schuerenberg, not necessarily personally, but, Hunter Schuerenberg, he's not like this top guy, and he just, makes a mistake and goes up into gravel, and it's 100% his fault. Like yesterday, people are trying to blame McFadden for the B main ending when he was, almost 3/4 of the way down the track when the contact was made. In my book, it's not, David Gravel Speedway or Hunter Schuerenberg Speedway or Cy Lynch Speedway or James McFadden Speedway. When there's 2 race cars on the track, each person has a right to their side of the track, a 50-50 line, for instance. And going into turn 1 with Hunter Schuerenberg and David Gravel last night, they didn't make contact. For the record, Hunter started on the bottom and David started on the top. The contact was not made on the 50% side of David Gravel's entitled racetrack. Now, once again, everything's moving, things are happening. But in my mind, a person who has raced, I know people forget this, when you go into 1 and 2 on the initial start and it's double foul, you kind of have it in your mind, there is a car beside me, and I'm in this side or that side of the speedway, and I'm going to work in this vicinity of the speedway, the 50% of the half down here, and the other person's going to work in the 50% up there. And if there's contact made on their half of the track, that's on me. If I go into their half and we make contact, that's on me. Just like if the top or if the bottom car goes up into the half of the track of the outside lane car and contact's made, that's the outside car's fault. Now, I understand David and some people don't agree with this, and I'm not hating or saying y'all all suck or whatever. I just think it was a bad judgment by David to even attempt to go low. Just peel the fucking top lane and jet on by somebody. Say you don't get the best start on the beginning, but you're David fucking Gravel. Where's the confidence? You just roll the top of the racetrack, and then if somebody gets a few car links on you, you'll make them up in the next lap. You're the best in the world. That's how confidence operates. I don't know. Bad judgment, bad decisions in the moment. Is it Hunter Schuerenberg's fault? 100% not. Or in this case, 15% not. 85% not, because if you was to split the track up into a 100% radius, it definitely happened on the 15% or 20%. Yeah, he wasn't on the line. He was a few car lengths up, but he was still on his half of the track. So anyway, that's how I feel about it. That's what I think. Unfortunate for everyone involved. Obviously destroyed. This is why the song I made, the new song out, is Kyle versus the Field. Because anything can happen, and anything did happen last night here at the Knoxville Raceway. Everything did happen. We're trying to recover. David still has his shot. Is it a easy shot? No. Is it a long shot? Yes. Does that officially make this Kyle versus David deal? David versus Goliath? I think so. But we'll see what Kyle does tonight. Anything can happen.